Recipes that pass from grandparent to parent to child are often some of the very best. Today's dish is from my mom, and soon her great grandkids will be making it too. My kids called it favorite rice, and once you've tried it, you might start calling it that too. Are you ready? The kitchen is now open. Hi, I'm Deb, and this is my kitchen. Family is built at the dinner table, and I want to help you to build yours with recipes, cooking skills, and tips on making mealtime fun and memorable without having to kill yourself in the process. So thanks for watching and sharing our videos to help as many families as we can. Today, a super easy rice dish that goes great with chicken. Come on in, let's cook up something good. The ingredients you'll need for favorite rice are 3/4 cup of uncooked white rice. I recommend either Calrose or long grain, 1 can of beef consomme, a half a stick of butter or margarine, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and my optional ingredient is dried, minced, or chopped onion. The tools you'll need are a 1.5 quart casserole dish with lid, dry measuring cups in a 1/4 cup and a 1/2 cup size, a church key style can opener, a knife, a tablespoon sized measuring spoon or a small liquid measuring cup, and a large spoon. The first thing I'm going to do is start preheating my oven to 350 degrees. And since this is dinner tonight, I'm going to go ahead and throw in some frozen chicken. So I'm going to heat my second oven to 375. You are going to love how quick and easy it is to put this recipe together. I've already measured my rice out in these measuring cups. So I have 3/4 of a cup of Calrose that I'm using tonight. The next ingredient I'm putting in is this consomme, and I'm just going to give it a little shake to make sure that there's nothing stuck to the bottom, and pop it open with my church key and pour it in. If you don't have a church key, you can use a regular can opener and remove the whole top. That's fine, and pour it in that way. Next ingredient is a half a stick of butter. Now, I neglected to mention that this is a single batch that I'm making tonight because it's just my husband and I at home. But this is easily doubled or tripled just by multiplying the ingredients and putting it in a bigger casserole dish. Really cool. So a half a stick of butter is equal to 4 tablespoons. If you're using tub butter, you can just scoop it out with a measuring spoon like this. But I'm going to use the measurements that are drawn on the edge of this wrapper. And I'm just going to take it in half. I'm turning it and making a line for myself so when I unwrap it, I can see that. So there's my half a stick right there. And it's pretty solid butter, so I'm just going to go ahead and help the melting process by cutting it up a little bit. 3 or 4 pieces is fine. It doesn't need to be really tiny or anything. I'm just going to go ahead and drop that in. And then the last ingredient from my mom's recipe was 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. I love my little handy dandy cup here, so I'm going to use that. And just measure a quick, maybe you can see this if I turn it your direction. There's 2 tablespoons, and that goes in as well. And I'm just going to use, there's my spoon. Just give it a stir, because I want to make sure that that lemon juice is distributed all the way around. Now, as far as Mom's concerned, this recipe is ready to go in. But along the line, I decided it'd be kind of fun to try some onion in it. So I've started years ago, and my kids would miss it if I didn't do the onions now. You can use either chopped or minced dried onions, and I can't really tell you how much I use as far as measurement. I just shake some in until, as it floats around, it covers the top. That's it. Then I put on my lid, and if you don't have a lid that fits your casserole dish, don't worry, you can just grab a hunk of foil and wrap that over the top and cinch it down, and that will work just as well as a lid. And now we're ready to go take it and put it in the oven. Well, both my ovens are preheated now, so I'm putting in my rice for 45 minutes at 350 degrees, and then I'm going to pop in my chicken here, and it should be done right around the same time. Okay, at this point, our rice and chicken are going to be done in less than 15 minutes. And at my house, you've got to have a veggie, a fruit, or something green on the plate with everything else to be a balanced meal. So I worked a full day today, and I am not into chopping vegetables. So I'm going to use some frozen broccoli that I'm going to steam up real quick, and everything should be done just about the same time. All right, everything's out of the oven. Now, I checked the rice at 45 minutes and it wasn't done yet, so I left it in for another 15, and now this is what it should look like. Oh, I love that steam coming off, and you can see it's got a little bit of crunchy around the edge, and it's nice and fluffy all the way through. If you pull it out like I did and there's kind of standing liquid in the center of it, done, and you're going to have crunchy rice. So go ahead and put that back in and check it maybe every 10 or 15 minutes until it's done, especially when you're doubling or tripling. You're going to need more time. So every night that you're making dinner, especially on a work night, does not have to be a major production. I worked a full day today, and I want something that's going to taste good, be balanced and nutritious, but I don't want to have to spend a ton of time and effort. So I have this delicious mom's recipe of favorite rice, and we have the chicken and the broccoli, and this rice smells amazing. Where's my fork? I lost my fork. I don't even know where I put it. That's why I have my silverware right here. I have to have some. Love the smell. It's buttery. You can feel that in your mouth. A little bit of tang from that lemon juice. And the consomme is a rich broth that adds so much flavor. This is delicious. I can't wait to grab my husband and sit down and eat. I hope your family enjoys Mom's favorite rice as much as mine does, and that maybe it actually becomes a favorite in your home too. Let me know. Reach out to me on Facebook or Twitter, or leave me a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And in the meantime, remember, family is built at the dinner table, and if you feed them, they will come.